Hi everyone, it's Jessalyn. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you are joining me on this beautiful Monday for some encouragement. It is going to be an absolutely wonderful week, you all. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below so you can stay updated on all of my new videos and any content that I post. So the title of what I'm going to be talking with you all about today is Look Back at It. We are going to have so much fun with this today. I'm sure that there are so many things swirling through your mind when I say that. But today we are talking about how when you are going through hard times in life, when you feel like you can't get through, when it just feels hopeless, that you should look back at all the times that God brought you through before and just know in your heart of hearts that if He brought you through then, He's going to bring you through again. He is not going to leave you in this low place, but He is going to pull you out and you are going to be stronger than ever. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as I mentioned, we are going to be talking about look back at it. I know that there are so many times in my life where I was going through struggle, I was having a hard time, and honestly, in that moment, I felt like, how am I going to come out of this? How am I going to get my joy back? How am I going to be happy instead of just depressed, anxious, and just completely broken? And I found that the best thing that I could ever do for myself in these moments is to look back at all of the times that God came through for me. Look back and see that in my lowest moments, He came through then, so He's going to come through again. He's not going to leave me or forsake me. He's not going to leave me in my brokenness, but He's going to reach His hand into my situation and pull me out. And I'm going to come out of this better than I ever have been. If you are going through something similar right now, just look back over your life and look at the times when you thought you wouldn't get through. Look at those low moments and you can see plain as day every time that you are here now, that you are stronger because you went through that hard time, and know that if you went through that and got through it, that you're going to get through this too. This is just temporary. This is a horrible temporary thing that you are having to face right now. But on the other side of this storm, there is beautiful sunshine waiting for you. A lot of times I feel like we tell ourselves in these hard moments that it's not going to get better. I am guilty of this. When I'm having a hard day, it is really hard for me to think of the positives or think of the good things, because in this moment right here, on my worst day, that's all I can see is the bad, and it's heavy, and it feels like, am I going to be able to overcome this? But every single time God just whispers in my ear, I got you. So something that I've done that really has helped me in the harder times, when it's harder to focus on the good things that have happened in my life and the good that God has already brought me through, is I write positive affirmations in a notebook. And when I am feeling down, I go and read those. And in the moment, I might even feel like that's dumb. That's not going to help me. I would rather just sit here and wallow and hope that I will start to feel better. But when I make myself do it and I say I'm going to go do it anyway, every single time I start feeling so much peace in my spirit. I feel so much calm and I feel better just from doing that. So I would encourage you just to get a piece of paper and write some positive things that you can think of in your down moments. Write down the times where God came through for you before, so that you can look back in those moments and you can see where God came through before and He's going to come through again and again. And you are not alone in whatever you're going through, that He is right there with you, guiding you and picking you up with His strong hand. Some of the things that I even like to write in my down moments would be, you're beautiful. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. It is just so good to fill yourself up with self-love and positive thoughts for yourself and positive affirmations. Because it can be easy as a human being with everything that we have going on in our world and in our lives to get down and to feel stressed and to feel anxiety. And so you need something that you can grab onto and have physically there with you to know that there are so much more good things in your life. You have so many blessings in your life that we don't even think about when we're going through those hard times. Like, there are kids on the other end of the world right now that don't have food to eat, and you have food every single day. You have a roof over your head. That's a blessing in itself when you think about it. I heard somewhere that they said, like, you are in the above average poverty line if you even have a home, if you have a bed to sleep in, because there are so many people that don't. And I feel like even in those low moments, we should look and see all of the blessings that we really do have in our lives, because it can be so easy to take all of that for granted. It can be easy to take the people for granted in your life that love you when you are going through hard times and when you are down, just because they're always there. And you can begin to say, oh, you know, this situation that I'm going through is so bad, they wouldn't understand, they don't understand. So forget them. Let me just sit here and just stay in this mindset. But you need to rise above. You need to keep telling yourself how amazing and capable and awesome you are as a person, and how God will bring you through. Just like he brought you through before, he will bring you through again. So all of those hard times that you're going through, all of those struggles that you're facing, just know that God is there with you, and he's going to lift you out of that. He is not going to leave you there in that low place. And even when you do go through hard times and you're going through hard situations and you're feeling down on yourself, just know that there's a purpose in all of that, and he's working all things together for your good. Even the bad things that happen to you in your life will ultimately be used for good. I don't know how many times in life, or how many times even nowadays, that I look back and I say, wow, God, I would not have picked that situation for my life. I didn't want it to happen that way. I would have much rather had an easier, positive experience there. But in that hard situation, God put something inside of me that I could have never gotten any other way. And he worked it out better than I even planned to work it out myself. And that's how good he is, that he will see these hard times, hard situations, and hard things going on in your life. And he already, before you were even born, had a plan on how he was going to make it better for you and how your life would be better, even though that you went through these hard things and hard times. So just never forget to give him the thanks for bringing you through before, and thank him that he's going to bring you through again. I don't know what you're going through, and honestly, some of you are going through stuff that I can't even imagine, horrible stuff. And I want to let you know that my thoughts are with you every single day, and I'm praying for you. And that I know that whatever that you're going through is going to turn around, and that you are going to rise out of this so much better than you were before. So do not forget to look back at all of the things that God did in your life, all of the times he brought you through, and look back at them again and again and again, because that's the encouragement that you need sometimes to keep pushing, because life is hard. This is a crazy world, and sometimes it's just a hard knock life, honestly. But if we continue looking back at all of the times that God brought us through before, we will have the strength that we need to get through again and again and again. So, thank you all so much for spending this time with me on this beautiful Monday. My challenge for you this week is, in your hardest moments where you're most stressed out, whether that's at work, in traffic, around a group of people, feeling anxiety, feeling depressed, that you would look back at all of the times that God brought you through before and find your strength and find your determination to never give up and never stop, because you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You make that goal and you set that goal and you go for it. And I promise you that you can do it. You are a beautiful, amazing, smart, and capable person. And I just can't tell you that enough. And I won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. And so just know that. If you don't get anything else from this video though, really get that you need to look back at all of the times God brought you through. Look at all of the positives in your life. Look at how far you come as a person, because that is huge. When I look back at where I started like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I wasn't even the same person that I am today. And I'm sure you could say the same for say the same for yourself. And so in those hard moments, just continue doing that. Look back at how far you've come and be proud of how far you've come, because it was a struggle before. It was hard times before, but look where you're at now. Look how much better off you are. Look how much you've learned. Look how much you've grown in such a short time, and you're only going to go up from there. Things are only going to get better for you. And I am literally declaring that over your life right now, that amazing things are going to happen for you, that your life is turning completely around for the better, and that good things are happening for you. Thank you again for spending this time with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and like this video so that you can stay updated on all of my content and any new videos that I post. It's gonna be a wonderful week, you all. I am rooting for you and I'm excited to see what happens in your life. Comment below your name and where you're watching from, because I would love to connect with you. Thank you again, and I hope that you have a wonderful week.